Hi, my name is Veronica, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. How did that one do?
That was very good. Let's do it, just maybe one or two more, okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So undefeated top contender Floyd Schofield and his father, they've been pretty much dissing and going back and forth with Devin Haney, Gervonta Tank Davis, and Shakur Stevenson. But I find it pretty peculiar that while they've been beefing with those guys, they actually praised Ryan Garcia, at least the father did mainly, when they were asked about Ryan Garcia's racist rant saying that he's anti-black. But with that being said, Floyd Schofield, he's been mainly going after Shakur Stevenson. This is something they said a while ago on Sean Porter's show.
Yeah, people just want to fight on Twitter these days. Nobody want to fight.
And they've been undefeated on Twitter, I'll tell you that one.
Now, this is when the father pretty much gives his story of the history of Floyd Schofield and Shakur Stevenson.
Let me tell y'all, Shakur came at us first. I don't be jumping out there. Shakur directly messaged us.
He jumped in my DM.
So now how you gotta fuck us up because we moving up in the ranks. So we was like, all right, let's fight then. So then he told us fight Zepeda. We agreed to fight Zepeda to fight him. Then he come up with fight Mason Zepeda, all this bullshit. And he turned around and go to try to fight Zepeda. It's like, yo, you gave us your word. I even got the messages I can show y'all. He gave us his word. So when we come out like that way, it's because, yo, him and Shakur would take pictures with him in the amateurs all the time. They had a friendship. Every time Shakur needed help, Shakur would call him. He'll go there and help Shakur and Sparring, get ready for his fights. So it's like, yo, for Shakur to go behind us like that, it's like, yo, Shakur was saying he couldn't get a fight. So he wanted to help his friend.
That's all it was.
He
Like,
said,
let's
yo,
get
I'll
these
fight
fans
you
to
so
fight.
you can show your greatness. He came in to suck my dick and all this other crazy shit. It's just like, yo, I don't understand this era.
Okay, so you heard Floyd talk about his experience sparring with Shakur Stevenson at age 17. Now, mind you, Devin Haney was around 16 to 17 when he sparred with Shakur Stevenson. Well, Floyd's father would actually reveal what happened in one of those sparring sessions with Shakur Stevenson.
It's a gym story that you got. I got another one. Shakur Stevenson hurt him to the body. I know I should tell him.
All right, that was funny.
Shakur is so smart in the gym. So Shakur will let people believe they getting the best of him.
Yeah.
Just so they can get close enough.
Because you're open.
And he will hit you in the body so hard. So he got hit so hard, he almost doodled on himself. I know you don't want people to know. So he had to fight the rest of the rounds with his butt cheeks clenched. So that right. So it's interesting. These guys are so smart in the ring, and that's the reason they champions. It's something.
Yeah, Shakur, like, he sits back and lets you think, like, he lets you get comfortable. Yeah, so he'll make you think you're doing good and
you're winning and everything
you're
else.
like making a move back, then he'll just catch you or something. So he's a great fighter.
Now, first of all, it's very common for fighters on every level to get hurt to the body in sparring and play it off to where their opponent never even knew that they were hurt. But when it comes to Floyd Schofield, he's a very aggressive fighter, but at the same time, he's very reckless and makes a lot of mistakes, which I believe if he doesn't fix that is going to cause him a lot of problems once he steps up in competition. But Floyd is claiming that he is really eager to step up in competition. He's ranked really high at lightweight, so eventually he's going to be fighting in the title eliminator. I personally don't believe we'll see a Shakur Stevenson versus Floyd Schofield for a very long time if we ever do see it. But the only way we'll know if Floyd Schofield really, really wants that fight is if he becomes Shakur Stevenson's mandatory and he puts pressure on Shakur to take the fight or vacate. Because remember, just because we see someone become the number one contender, that doesn't mean they necessarily want the title shot. We've seen fighters become the number one contender and actually vacate the number one spot, just like Virgil Ortiz did when he was the number one contender for Terrence Crawford. So with that being said, Floyd Schofield, he has a fight coming up, and this is what he just recently said. Once again, those clips that I played for you guys before, that's what he had said about 8 months ago. This is what he's saying about Shakur Stevenson today.
Who do you want to fight?
Like I said, I got to get through Renee first. You know, Renee's the first step. But, you know, Shakur, you do a little too much talking with them fingers, so I'll see you soon.
Shakur Stevenson, that's the one you want.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You're soft.
Why do you say you're soft?
Because he typed too much. He do too much typing, don't do enough fighting. Like,
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.